Okay, I thought I'd do a little video on how I fillet fish. This method works for any sort of like vertically bodied fish. This is a blackfish that I've got here. So yeah, any sort of vertical swimming fish, like your flathead and your flatfish will be different to this, but this is just how you do these, and it'll be anything, brim snapper, blackfish, whatever, kingfish, all the same. This is why I do it. Everyone has their different ways of doing it. This is what I've used for years and it works for me. So yeah, this is how I do it. So I go in, you can see the head here. I go on an angle, just straight up. Vital to doing this, to any fish filleting, is you need a sharp knife. So I just make that cut through there. I keep the scales off, straight down, and then I just turn the knife to the horizontal. Above where the fins are, and you'll be able to feel where the rib cage is. I just keeps hard to see, but I leave my hand there. You always have your hand behind your knife. Now I'm having a shocker. I'm cutting into the fins now, the fin bones, which I don't want to do. I like to keep my knife that way because it's easy to get around the scales, and going that way scales build up. It's no issue with a sharp knife. I'll go down to the end, then I'll push the knife. You'll feel with the tip of the knife, you'll feel where the backbone is, all the way through. And just go down to the end, to about there, tilt the knife up, cut that. Now I go in through, go back up the top and just work your way down the spine. Lift the fillet as you go. You'll be able to start seeing all the bones. Sam, be quiet. Start seeing all the bones. The dog's making a whimpering noise, I think he wants lunch. And just follow it down. As I come over the top of the backbone, cutting away, I'll hit the backbone, then I'll sort of ride up over the backbone and tilt the knife back down, and just so I'm getting all the meat off. Keep going, back up the top. When you go back up the top towards the head, you'll begin to feel the rib cage. I run my knife straight over the top of the rib cage. I don't bother about going too far down it. So this is where I change and stop a little bit. Usually guys will take that fillet right off, and I find it difficult when I turn the fish over, the head bends up and it's hard. All the good meat's sort of like here, so I leave that side on, don't take it off. Then I can again make that cut behind the head, the knife all the way through, come down till you hit the backbone, turn the knife horizontally, and then go down above the back fin. Again, sharp knife is vital. Blunt knives are way more dangerous than sharp knives. And again, lift the fillet, work your way down the spine, the vertical spots. When I hit the backbone, I'll let the knife tip just go down. When you're filleting fish, that first bit of the knife like that, that does all the work, just about. Except when it comes to skinning, which I'll do in a minute. So yeah, keep working. Now I've got that, I can work this fillet all the way off. So I just keep going over the top of the rib cage, using the tip of the knife until I can see the skin. And then all I do is I turn around this way so you can see I've cut through here, and you can start to see the skin. All I do is just cut that. Go down, work your way down, and then take the fillet off. A lot of people will ride up over here and try and get that meat there, but there's dead set, there's no meat there. Also, when I catch my fish, I take the guts and gills out. I reckon it just helps with the freshness. And then I go turn it back over, do the same thing on this side. I've had a bit of a shocker on this side because I'm probably nervous in front of the camera. Same thing, just take that cut down, take that fillet off. And there you go. Yeah, a bit of a shocker on that one. There's a bit of dog food there. I like to use everything. So then I've got, you know, there's a bit, if I'm not hacking in all this, that's just extra bits of meat around the spine that I can throw on a crab pot. There's so many different things you can do with a frame. You can put them in crab pots, you can use them for beach worming, put them in a bag, go beach worming. You can put them in a pot and boil them down for a stock. I don't waste anything. So this guy will go into a crab pot. Look at that schmegma. So next part is skinning. So when you're skinning fish, I skinned it all. I couldn't be asked with the scales. So the way you do it, you want to use hold your knife down like that, but you want to push that downward flat pressure on the knife when you're doing this. So what I do is I'll use my fingers, just make an incision, just enough that you can get your finger on there. And again, hold that knife down using your index finger, push down. But you don't want to have it on angles you're going to cut through the skin. You want it sort of flat and just sort of angled down. I put quite a bit of pressure down on my index finger, and that takes the skin off. Then you'll see you end up with just a skin. I mean, there's no meat left on that. I'll do that with the other one, then I'll finish deboning and finishing this off. So it's just, again, just angle down, turn the knife flat, put some pressure down here on the index finger, and just slowly work that fillet off. Don't be disappointed if you have a shocker. I have shockers all the time doing this. It takes a little bit of practice, but there you go, skin off. That's just cleaning this up. So all fish, I'll just take any chunks off. I can use them for beach worming, feed them to the dog. You can see there's a lateral line that runs all the way through here. There's pin bones all through there. So you can feel them with your finger. This one sort of ends there, but when you feel them, I can feel them there and they'll stop. So when they stop, I just go in behind that, go a bit past the bone, cut through like that, get rid of that bloodline, and then cut into it and just take that little bit of meat off there. Now that fillet is completely boned. If you want to go anal on the cleanup, same here. Well, that one's been done, so I'll just, again, you can see through here it's a bit messy. You can see that line through there. Just feel the bones stop there. So I'll just clean this up, just fill it up, get rid of, there'll still be bones in there. You can see where that ends, and then just a little cut just to take those bones out. Generally, with the blackfish, you can see I've got a bit of, you can just take that, there might be a bit of residual meat left on there, and that's it. Give it a wash. Rinsing them off in salt water is the best, but I don't have any salt water, so that's it. Nice fresh fillet. This one's going to go on the cryovat, and I'm going to freeze it to be used later on. I've got some other fillets here that I'm going to use for lunch to make a wrap. So that's it. So that's the fillets from 2 blackfish there. Beautiful. Pretty straightforward. Obviously I could do it a lot quicker. I was explaining it to go through on this, but yeah, you'll get better at it as time goes on. If you have any questions for this, pop them into the comments. And yeah, I'll probably I've just started a buy me a coffee page where you can actually, I'll put a link to it in the description for this video, and maybe a QR code. Help support the channel. I'm doing everything on a mobile phone at the moment, and I'd like to get myself a good DJI action cam. So they're not cheap, you know, $500-600 for the full setup. So if you really like, if you're liking these videos and you're getting anything out of them, if you're not, that's cool. Don't worry about it. But if you think you'd like to sort of support me a little bit in helping me buy this camera gear, yeah, just jump onto there and just buy me a coffee. I bought myself one for $5, and that would be super greatly appreciated. And then I'll be able to start filming some proper footage, not just this stuff on the mobile phone. You know, the phone will drop. I killed my last one from dropping it in the water 3 times in a week. So an action can be awesome, but I'll be buying it anyway. So thanks guys for watching, and see you on the next one.